print-on-demand sales are about to explode. That's because the biggest selling season of the year is right around the corner, and many sellers are going to profit from a massive spike in demand. So in this episode, we're breaking down the 4 biggest Q4 sales opportunities and revealing some surprising data so you can capitalize on these occasions to make more sales and grow your brand. My name's Adrian Von Arx, here with my co-host Carlos Colon. Welcome to the Print On Demand podcast, a show dedicated to helping you make money online with Shopify and print on demand. Welcome to the Print On Demand podcast. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Carlos, we are almost at the fourth quarter. Are you excited?
Let's go.
So today we're discussing Q4 sales opportunities. Now, in case you're not familiar, Q4 is the fourth quarter of the year. It's the months between October and December, and it is the most profitable sales quarter for many print-on-demand sellers. And that is for one big reason. There are multiple big shopping opportunities, big sales opportunities. So we're gonna be talking all about that today. We're gonna be breaking down all 4 of these. And some of this data, I think you're gonna find pretty shocking. So let's just jump into sales opportunity number 1 of the fourth quarter, and that is Halloween happening on October 31st. So Halloween is the first big sales opportunity of Q4, and this is where a lot of print-on-demand sellers see large sales spikes in their businesses. Yep. And Carlos, I don't think people realize just how big Halloween is. So I want to drop some stats here. We love to nerd out over the stats. So here's some nerdy data points that I think you guys are going to find super interesting. So according to a Printify article, Halloween brings in more customers than almost any other celebration except Christmas. In 2024, Americans alone spent $11.6 billion on Halloween-related festivities. And this is an average of $103 per person, with 72% of the population celebrating. Now, just to be clear, that's obviously not all people buying print-on-demand products, all right? This is Halloween as a whole, but it just gives you an idea of how massive of an occasion this really is and how much people really do get into it. And, if you're wondering, when should I start? Do I just start October 1st? Do I start in the first week of October? No, the data would state otherwise. And this has been our experience as well. So check this out. 28% of people shop for Halloween in September. 45% of consumers start shopping for Halloween before October. So this is one of those occasions that you should actually be preparing for far in advance. In fact, the article went on to state that you should be ready for Halloween in August. So, and this is definitely our experience and what we're seeing with a lot of our students. We actually had a student recently who was making sales for Halloween in June. This is no joke, Halloween inspired designs in June. So people get prepared very, very early. I think there's this percentage of people that just love the holiday so much that they can't wait. So they're like the early birds, but then momentum just continues to pick up. We see it really start picking up in July, then bigger in August, then bigger in September. And then October is obviously the month that it all goes down. So Carlos, I want to hear your thoughts on Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it around you, right? Look at Spirit Halloween. Spirit Halloween always comes out in August. You always see it in August. And you actually see a lot of people going through the shop too in August. And you're like, wow, okay, this is really early, but it's priming you to buy, right? It's getting those ideas spinning, and it's letting you know that that's the place to shop. It's better to get it out earlier than later.
Yeah, 100%. There is so much opportunity here. And the earlier sellers, the sellers who capitalize on this earlier, they're going to be the ones who are going to capitalize on those early sales. They're there for the taking. There are a lot of people that are going to be buying Halloween-inspired products and designs, and you could be the one serving those people, serving those buyers.
One thing I want to mention as well, think about the shipping cutoffs, for instance, for print on demand. You might have a delivery time of, up to 10 days, right? Around that realm. And so people would have to buy up to 10 days beforehand. But then on top of that, they want to wear the Halloween stuff before Halloween. They don't want to just wear it on Halloween Day. They don't want to purchase it just for Halloween Day, right?
Exactly.
They want to wear it coming into maybe September, October. August is a great month to start this.
Yeah. They call it spooky season for a reason. It is a season. And I totally agree. Go to any big retailer right now and you're going to see Halloween stuff. And I remember Michael's was already stocking this stuff in like July. So you're right.
Yeah.
The retailers prepare early for the demand, and many times people are going to purchase from them because they're going to be the first place that they see the stuff that they like. So let's move on to sales opportunity number 2. And this one kind of flies under the radar, but there is actually quite a bit of opportunity here. So the sales opportunity number 2 is Thanksgiving. And this year it's taking place in the US on November 26th. So this occasion is one of the biggest selling occasions in Q4. Another one that people start buying for really early. I kind of feel like the fall season sales and the Thanksgiving season sales, there's a lot of overlap there. Like you're going to see a lot of colors like orange and brown in the actual designs themselves, but you're also going to see things like comfort colors, t-shirts in the color yam, which is super popular for Thanksgiving, and in the color espresso, which is also super popular for Thanksgiving, on top of the bangers, which is pepper and ivory, always popular all year round. You'll see lots of that too. Even though Thanksgiving is not as big as Halloween or Christmas, many people really do like getting in the spirit of Thanksgiving. And every single year, without fail, there are best-selling Thanksgiving themed products. I'm talking t-shirts, I'm talking sweatshirts, mugs, all sorts of home decor, all sorts of Thanksgiving inspired products that are selling and hitting those bestsellers list. In fact, I've already started seeing some best-selling Thanksgiving designs and products for 2026 as early as August. So maybe even earlier, but I started seeing them as early as August. So if you do want to capitalize on that Thanksgiving demand, now is the time to start listing products for that holiday. Carlos, your thoughts on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I like how you said blend it with the fall seasonal type of apparel, because that's exactly what it is. You know, like you're gonna have Thanksgiving stuff, but you're gonna have a lot of stuff that's fall inspired that people are gonna want to wear before Thanksgiving as well. They can wear this all throughout the fall, which is awesome, right? I'm seeing a lot of stuff right now already, and yeah, it's August. I'm seeing this all booked for fall, and it's got a big pile of books and a bunch of leaves and some coffee and a pumpkin. I mean, that's perfect, right? You could wear that in Thanksgiving. You can wear that during the fall. Even Thanksgiving stuff, you can make it useful for fall-inspired designs.
100% agree. All right, let's move on to sales opportunity number 3. And this is the single biggest 4-day sales period. But real quick, just before I reveal that, I have a quick favor to ask you guys. If you do appreciate these no fluff, no BS podcast episodes, can you please help us out by rating and reviewing the show on whichever platform you're listening on, Apple, Spotify, wherever you're listening from? We greatly appreciate it. It helps us reach more people, have more impact. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. We love you guys. Please be sure to help us out by liking and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And if you're liking these episodes about sales opportunities, comment the word sales in the comments. This is what we use to direct the future episodes of the show. So if you want to know about upcoming sales opportunities that you can capitalize on to make more sales and grow your brand, drop the word sales in the comments just so we know and we can bring more episodes like this. All right, without further ado, drum roll, please. We don't have a drum roll. Sales opportunity number 3. This is the Black Friday and Cyber Monday weekend. So this year, Black Friday is happening on Friday, November 27th, and Cyber Monday is happening on Monday, November 30th. But there's actually sales going on all throughout the weekend. And there's even a bonus day. Like, first of all, there's Thanksgiving on Thursday, Black Friday on Friday, Small Business Saturday on Saturday. Then you've got Cyber Monday, and then you've got Giving Tuesday. There's so many money-making opportunities here that we want you guys to capitalize on. Like, demand is at an all-time high during this period. A lot of people are doing a lot, if not all of their holiday shopping during this period of time, right? So I've got some pretty wild stats about this short period of time. So Carlos, get this. According to the National Retail Federation, the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, so from Thanksgiving Day through until Cyber Monday, drew a record 203 million shoppers just in the US. That's just in the US, a record-breaking year. So last year was a record-breaking year. Do you think this year is going to be good? Yeah, probably. If you look at the trends, you can see that, 2025, there was a pretty significant increase from 2024. So if that trend continues, then we might have another record-breaking year this year. And this is interesting. Okay, Carlos, get this. every day between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday, there were more online shoppers than in-store shoppers, especially on Cyber Monday. So I'm just looking at this National Retail Federation
Well,
graph.
Cyber Monday makes sense, right?
But like
Cyber Monday makes sense, but
it is. So what's shocking is that Black Friday, there were more online shoppers than in-store shoppings. That's pretty surprising because Black Friday is kind of known for the in-store. Like you see those videos of people stampeding into Walmart and camping outdoors of all like, Best
I'm one of
Buy
those
and stuff
online
like
shoppers,
that.
man. Like you're preaching to the converted. I'm one of those people. I'd rather do everything online.
Oh, me too. I want to do it from the comforts of my own home. I don't want to be part of these stampedes, but some people do. I mean, all the power to them if that's the vibe. Like I remember I used to love actually going shopping when it was really, really busy and I thought it was really fun, but I don't know. Now I've changed. So what's shocking about Cyber Monday? So yes, you're totally right. You would expect that there's going to be more online shoppers, but like check this out. The number of in-store shoppers on Cyber Monday last year was around 26.5 million and online shoppers around 75.9 million. That's almost triple the number of shoppers buying online. And obviously,
that's crazy.
This bodes very well for print-on-demand sellers. Like most of us are only selling our stuff online. You know what I mean? So this is a huge opportunity to really like lean in when the online demand is at an all-time high. So I thought that was really big. And here's some other nerdy stats. This is so fun. I love this stuff. During the holiday weekend, shoppers spent $337 on average on items like gifts, holiday apparel, decorations, and other seasonal purchases. Let me just repeat that for a sec, because I think it's important to pay attention to what people are buying. Apparel, decorations, and other seasonal purchases and gifts. Huge. Right? And apparel was actually the number one product category for sales during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. So I want to actually shift gears and share some Shopify stats. This is really cool. Like every year after Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Shopify usually comes out with stats sharing kind of like how things went, the state of sales. So this is last year's report. Last year, Shopify merchants generated a record-breaking $14.6 billion in Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. Did you hear that? Like record-breaking. It was a record-breaking year for Shopify merchants.
So that's more than all of Halloween spending combined. And that's just on Shopify.
And that's only the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend.
Wow.
But here's where it gets crazy. Like, so they said it was a record-breaking year, but like not by just a little bit. It's a 27% increase in sales from 2024.
Wow.
Wild. Like, let that sink in.
Yeah.
27% increase in sales. It's like not even close. Like Shopify sales were way bigger last year than they were the year prior. And this is kind of cool. During this time, nearly 16,000 entrepreneurs made their first Shopify sale, and nearly 95,000 merchants had their highest selling day ever on Shopify.
That's really cool.
Check this out. And you want to hear about the top selling product categories? Cosmetics, clothing, activewear, and fitness and nutrition. I mean, there you go again, right? It's like apparel is going to be a common theme that you're going to hear is like top sellers. And here's a little sales tip. I want you to remember that Black Friday and Cyber Monday are all about value. Think about yourself, right? When you're going Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping, you're looking for a deal, right? I know I am. Carlos, are you looking for deals for Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Nobody wants to pay full price during this period of time, right? And so this is when people are pulling out their wallets and they're looking for deals. So always, we recommend offering a deal, first of all, and we strongly recommend offering your best deal of the year because demand will likely not be this high again in the year, right? And so what you want to maximize that demand. You want to capitalize fully on that demand. And so by offering your best deals of the year, people are more likely to buy. Hey, I wanted to let you know that my free print-on-demand masterclass is now available on demand. On that training called How to Make Your First $10,000 with Shopify and Print on Demand, I reveal the exact strategy that I use to generate multiple millions in sales across 2 apparel brands and have helped many others implement as well. If you're totally new to POD, this will give you a clear path to sales and profitability. And if you're a veteran, this is meant to help you multiply your growth faster. Also, if you're looking for coaching, community, and accountability, there's an opportunity opportunity at the end of that class to join our training and coaching program called T-Shirt Legends Academy. So if you're looking for direct, personalized coaching from Carlos and I to expedite the growth process, you can learn more on that class and decide if TLA is a good fit for you. You can attend this totally free masterclass on demand by clicking the link in the show notes below or by going to ecomlegendsacademy.com/grow. And now back to the show. One other thing I want to mention is remember you don't have to wait to capitalize on the shopping occasion. Many sellers start their Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales early, and many buyers are even expecting it. So we always start Black Friday sales early. I recommend starting at least a week early. You could even go further if you wanted to. And according to a Printify blog articles, they kind of double down on this. They say sales start early, with many retailers now launching holiday sales days or even weeks before Thanksgiving. And this has absolutely been the case for us for years. We saw this a lot with a lot of businesses, ourselves included, during the pandemic, because there were a lot of shipping delays during that holiday season. It was really bad. And so a lot of sellers strategically started their holiday sales really early because they didn't want to have to worry about the products not getting to people in time. I'm talking some print-on-demand products were taking a month to get to people. It was really, really rough. And so what's interesting is that trend is kind of just continued on. And so now a lot of brands continue to start these sales early, and a lot of sellers are kind of learning to expect it. And that's a great thing. I love this because Black Friday and Cyber Monday, if we only had that one window in time, it would be very hard to compete for all the attention. Every brand is hammering people with marketing, right? But if we can start a little bit earlier, then we give people more time, right, to see our stuff, to capitalize on our deals, and to make more sales. So I actually want to share one more pro tip about the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because we've actually tested a lot of different promotions over this period of time. We've done tiered discounts. We've done BOGO, the buy one, get one, or buy one, get one 50% off discounts. And we've done site-wide discounts. And by far, the best performing deal for us has been a simple site-wide discount. Something like 20% off site-wide. It's simple. It's easy for people to understand, right? A confused customer always says no. And so what we want to do is we just want to make it really easy for people to understand what our deal is, and then they can just start shopping and take full advantage. Carlos, your thoughts?
Yeah, I totally agree. You want to make it as simple as possible. We've tried the other promos and they just didn't get as much traction because they were just complicated or confusing. You don't want to anger your customer, and you don't want to confuse your customer on one of the biggest shopping occasions of the year where everybody's vying for their business, right? You want to make it as easy and frictionless as possible. You also want to be highly communicative. So you want to be sending them emails all the time. This is the one time period of the year where I think it's okay to send multiple, up to 3 emails in a day, just to remind people, because you need to get in their inbox. You need to get on top of their inbox so they can actually see you. Because, a lot of the people that you have on your email list are people that want to see your emails. They're people in your niche, people that signed up for your email list. They want to hear from you. But if they don't see your email, if you only send one email and it gets buried, then sayonara, right? You're out of mind because there's all these other emails coming into the inbox at the time.
Right.
And so email marketing, very big at that time, and make sure it's frequent, but also be sending them emails leading up to Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So you should be sending them emails more often, starting now, more frequently, so that you stay on top of mind. Because like Adrian said before, we're getting into gifting season. People are already starting to think about gifts now.
Yeah, absolutely. Selling a service. And here's the thing, I know what a lot of you are probably thinking. You're like, oh, I don't want to be annoying and pound people's inbox with a bunch of emails. But remember, the people subscribed to your email list have actually raised their hand and said, I want to hear from you. If you are in the nursing niche and everything you create is for nurses, and you have an email list full of nurses that want to buy festive stuff for themselves, but also gifts for the nurses that they work with, because obviously obviously, if they're a nurse, they're working with a lot of other nurses in most cases. This is the perfect alignment, but it's our job to be top of mind. As marketers, we have to be top of mind. All right, so let's talk about sales occasion, sales opportunity number 4, and that is Christmas taking place on December 25th, but the sales start so much earlier. Like Carlos said, they are already starting. Like people are already getting in gifting mode, and this is why now is the time to be top of mind and start planting that seed that your business could be the place, should be the place for them to get their gifts. So Carlos, I've got some interesting stuff here. So get this. According to a Printify blog article, they say, while it may seem far out, many sellers are already cashing in from Christmas sales. Nearly half of shoppers start buying gifts before November, a trend that's held steady over the past decade. So this is not some outlier stat. This is like a consistent year after year stat for the last 10 years, with gift cards, clothing, and toys leading wish lists. And online shopping dominating, the opportunity for sellers is bigger than ever. So if you're on the fence about creating products for Christmas, but let's just go a step further. Let's go deeper here. If you're on the fence about creating Christmas themed products, check this out. So according to another Printify article, shoppers looking for Christmas themed merchandise spend more than, Carlos, get this, $994 billion during the 2024 holiday season. And that's shoppers looking for Christmas themed merchandise. This is no joke, a growth rate of over 4% year over year. And the most popular gift category, Carlos, any guesses?
Apparel?
You guessed it. It is clothing. Yes.
I didn't look at that one.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So good guess. I was hoping you would get that. I've been kind of planting seeds all throughout the episode.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So here's what to know about Christmas. Once Halloween is over, the next biggest focus of the Q4 season should be Christmas. The nice thing about Christmas is it's actually a long shopping occasion. It's not like a one day. It's not even just a couple days like the Thanksgiving weekend with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, right? This is like a multi-week or even multi-month period where people are actively looking for gifts for others on top of buying stuff for themselves. And it kind of goes back to, if you've done a really good job of creating products that evoke emotion and relatability for your specific niche, then people, they're going to want to buy the products that you have, your amazing products for themselves. But guess what? When people identify strongly with a niche, they tend to hang out with a lot of other people that identify strongly with that niche. And so many of them are actually going to be using that opportunity to also buy more and gift stuff that is hyper relevant and evokes emotion and relatability for the people that they hang out with in that same niche. And just to be clear, I'm not saying only create Christmas inspired products for the holidays. I'm saying do everything with Christmas shoppers in mind. Like I recommend listing new products all throughout the fourth quarter since everyone is looking for gift ideas, right? This is like demand is at an all-time high for the year during this time. And if you can create a winning product during this peak demand season, you can experience large income spikes in your business. And that's what we want for you, right? We want you to experience that. So there's kind of two big opportunities here. One, there's the opportunity to create holiday inspired apparel, which we strongly recommend stacking still with your niche. Create something that evokes emotional relatability for your niche and stack that with a holiday inspired design. We see bestsellers like this every year, and they're really relevant for this subset of the population, this chunk of the population who you serve. So that's the first opportunity, is creating Christmas themed designs stacked with your niche. But the second opportunity is creating evergreen designs and products for your niche, meaning they sell all year round. They're not tied to any specific occasion. Because Carlos, on December 25th, when a nurse is giving a gift to another nurse, are they going to be giving them like a Christmas inspired design?
Hopefully not.
Of course not. The holiday's over in 24 hours. So they're going to be buying more evergreen products that they can wear all throughout the year. Carlos, your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I love that. Like, don't miss the boat on creating the evergreen designs, the ones that you can sell year round, because a lot of people in the gifting season are buying gifts. And so those gifts, like Adrian said, come Christmas, people aren't going to be wanting to open up a gift that's like a Christmas shirt. They want to be opening up a gift that's like very niche to them and very relevant to them that they can wear year round, right? The holiday season's over now, right? Another thing I wanted to mention is like something really important around the Christmas season that you need to pay attention to, and something that you'll probably start seeing the notifications in around October. like maybe mid-October, you'll start seeing the shipping cutoffs for your print-on-demand providers. And every print-on-demand provider will have a different shipping cutoff. Basically, it's the last time you can make the order for it to actually get to the person by Christmas. And usually it's the end of the second week in December. So like for Printful last year, it was between December 7th and December 12th. And it really depends on the product as well. And then with Printify, it'll depend on the product and the shipping partner as well, like the fulfillment partner. And it's also very important to let your customers know the shipping cutoffs. Like when is the last time they can order from you to get it in time, right? And if you let them know, then you're setting a realistic expectation for them. People don't want to order it and then it comes after Christmas if it's for a Christmas present. And you might actually get returns for that. You want to be very clear with the expectations with your customers. And usually that's something you just put on your shipping information page that just says something special for the holiday season, this shipping cutoff for Christmas, right? Another thing I want to mention as well, I loved how you said that the 3 top things people bought for Christmas gifts were apparel, gift cards, and toys. Don't sleep on gift cards. When your shipping cutoffs hit and it's passive shipping cutoffs, you should be promoting those gift cards to your customers because at that point, they can't get the other products in time for Christmas. So if they're getting a gift for someone, then the best thing at that point is to give them a gift card. And one other thing I want to mention, last thing, is we always usually push people to purchase before the shipping cutoff. So we'll have like maybe like a week of free shipping. And that's kind of like idea behind free shipping day. Free shipping is Monday, December 14th, 2026. The idea behind that is that you give free shipping to push people, to incentivize them to get their orders in before the shipping cutoffs. And that's around the time of shipping cutoffs. That's actually a little bit further from shipping cutoffs. Like I would actually put it like the whole week before your shipping cutoff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. 100% agree. Being able to use that urgency is a really powerful and I think underestimated sales tool, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not only reminding people that it's the last chance to get it before the holidays, but you're letting them know they can also get free shipping right now. So there's like 2 big benefits for them to purchase during that period of time. And what you said about gift cards, man, like such a huge opportunity. Like you can be selling gift cards literally until Christmas Day and you can still be making sales for them, right? And like, I don't know about you, Carlos, but the number one thing I buy people for the holidays is gift cards because I don't know what everyone wants and I don't want to buy them something they don't like. And so I love buying people gift cards and just giving them the gift of choice. Like send out an email saying, give them the gift of choice and promote your gift cards all the way up until Christmas. All those last minute shoppers who are like frantically rushing around looking for ideas on Christmas Eve, realizing that they didn't buy their husband or wife or child a gift or enough gifts. Gift cards are like the perfect solution to their problem. You can solve their problem. So with that, this was a super fun episode. I love talking about this, big sales opportunities. But in summary, the 4 big Q4 sales opportunities that we discussed on this episode were 1, Halloween, 2, Thanksgiving, 3, Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, and 4, Christmas. So with that, we're going to sign off. Thank you so much for listening. Guys, remember, start before you're ready, take imperfect action, and know you're always one design away.
Hey, if you're loving the Print on Demand podcast and want more, please help us out by rating this on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you're listening from. It only takes a minute, and this is one of the best ways to support the show. Let us know that you're enjoying these weekly episodes. Thank you in advance, and we'll talk soon.